Yo, welcome to another episode of the GOAT Report Pod. I'm your boy T-Man.
And I'm your boy Dre, and you can find us at all the social media that you could think of, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, we all over. So check us out and see what kind of updates we got going on.
Yes, sir. Hey, of course, man, we took a little hiatus from the NFL season. Hey, we told y'all several times over the last months of the NFL season that them Eagles was the best team in the NFL. I hope y'all listen. So
Yeah,
we told you here first. We broke it down for you. We gave you some great logic and reason behind why we felt the Eagles were the best team and was going to take home the trophy. And them boys dominated like we knew they would. So, hey, we hope y'all were listening.
yeah, and feel free, whatever winnings that y'all did make off the guests that we had, feel free to, send some of that bread over here too. We just keep the show going.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Well, hey, brother, we back. Man, we in the at the best part of the NBA season right now.
Mhm.
Like within 15 to 18 more games before the playoffs. Hey, it's getting spooky out there.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Spooky,
looking
man.
real, man. I uh I don't see. I like the way Cleveland is playing. I mean, 56-10. I don't like to get too, caught up in that first place spot. A lot of times those teams play well throughout the season and, can't find it in the playoffs. But I feel like, Cleveland was going to make a deep run. I don't think Boston is going to do a, a repeat. I'm just going to count that out from now.
You know,
I don't think Boston going to do it again. Now, I don't have a specific reason yet. I'm going off a feeling right now. I'm
right,
saying so now this is where I'm looking at it. Like it's either going to be in between Cleveland. I don't see Milwaukee making a deep run this year. So it's either going to be in between Cleveland or we might, and I'm being hopeful, a conference final matchup between the Knicks and somebody else.
right. I get
Knicks and Cleveland.
it.
But I don't see Boston taking it again, man. I don't see it, man. The West Coast looks pretty good, man. I see OKC the way they running it, but I don't think OKC will take it either. So, I think I'm gonna go for. I'm not gonna say the finals championship yet, but for conference finals, I feel like the Cleveland's gonna make it. I'm gonna go Cleveland and Knicks and OKC, and I'm trying to figure that out for the West Coast, man. I don't know yet.
So, do you think Boston is going so you're saying you don't even think Boston's going to make it to the finals?
I think they're gonna make it to the semifinals. They're gonna get clipped.
Finals. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna get. Yeah, I'm thinking they get knocked out the second round, man. I think Cleveland has it so well rounded over there that I think they're just gonna have a hard time. I think the last time they played them, Jalen Brown had an issue with their playing style.
Mhm.
So I don't think that they're gonna be able to make that run past Cleveland if they have to play them the second round.
Right.
If they got to play them the second round, they gone. If they don't and they end up in the finals, depending on how the Knicks play,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. I'm still gonna go Cleveland and Knicks. I don't think Boston making it past second round.
Right. Because see, if they, I think they're number two right now. So in
Correct.
the second round, they would be playing. Is it the Knicks? I think who's at number three?
Knicks is number three right now.
So if they stay at number two or number three, they're gonna play the number two or three team in the second round. See, if they drop the four,
Mhm.
they drop down to four, they will play Cleveland in the second round. So Boston,
Well,
I think
Boston will have to lose a significant amount of games to even
drop to
drop
four.
that far. Yeah. So
Okay.
it have to be at least maybe 8 games.
hmm
I'm looking at that they will for them to have dropped that far.
hmm
Because I think the Bucks is number four right now, and they were 28 losses, and Boston only got 19. So if we were looking at the playoffs today, right now, yeah, because Cleveland would have to play the Hawks, not even the Hawks, the Magic, and Boston would have to play Orlando. No, not Orlando. Jesus. No, no, no. Okay. Orlando would have to play Cleveland, and the Hawks would have to play Boston.
Right.
So that's, yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, if they have to be remote, if they end up making it to the conference finals, Cleveland and Boston, then I'm taking Cleveland.
Taking Cleveland.
I'm taking Cleveland.
I feel you. My issue with the Boston Celtics is they shoot too many threes. And on their bad 3-point shooting nights, they don't switch it up. They just continue to chuck it up. When they have the athletes to get to the rim, to get to the free throw line. And I don't understand it. Like, I mean, watching the game at OKC the other day, I'm watching Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown continue to take contested mid-range shots, contested three-pointers. Yes, we know they can hit them, but they also can get to the rim at will. I mean, they're both what Jaylen Brown is 6'7", Jason Tatum is 6'9". They're athletic. Jason Tatum, his handles can get him anywhere on the court. Jaylen Brown, when he's going right, he can get to the rim at will. So I don't understand why they just continue to shoot threes when they're having a bad 3-point shooting night instead of making the game simpler. Get going to the hole, get into the free throw line. And
Yeah.
that's my issue with them. I think it's their playing style. I think Boston is going to get in the way of themselves if they were to get taken out by Cleveland. I think if Boston plays their game and balances their 3-point shooting, along with the help of Kristaps Porzingis, I personally would take the champs. And for me, it's just because they are the champs. And for me to bet against them, I either have to have a whole lot of evidence, which Cleveland is providing that this year,
Right.
or I have to see it first.
Mm.
Now, home court advantage, man. Cleveland is going to be a difficult place to win if they go to game 7.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
would definitely say, Cleveland, Boston would need to wrap that series up by game 6 because Donovan Mitchell in a game 7 in Cleveland, man, with that squad that he has, I mean, they have good guard play, perimeter shooting, athletic wings. I mean, big men. To be honest, Cleveland really matches up with OKC the
Right.
best out of the East because OKC has Harkenstein and
Mm.
Chet. They usually start the game off with Chet at the 5. And then later on, it seems like in the fourth quarter, when they're finishing games out, they have both of them on the court at the same time. Well, Cleveland has Mobley and Allen. So they can put Jared Allen at the 5, they can put Mobley at the 5 and go small, or they can play both of them together. So they match up to me the best out of the East with OKC. I just think if Boston was to match up with OKC in the finals, even though I don't think OKC is going to make it, Boston's talent to me would give them the advantage. So, but again, everyone knows I'm a huge LeBron fan. I'm picking the Lakers to come out of the West. What are you seeing with the new Lakers with Luca so far?
I'm seeing a pretty good team, man. I'm seeing like I mean, to me, Luca seems like a very fluid facilitator when it comes to that point guard spot. I think him and LeBron have that same kind of mindset when it comes to the team play. I think that's why they mesh it so well. I don't I think it's real funny how they ended up giving Davis to the Mavs, man. He ends up getting injured right right immediately after. But as far as the playoff run is concerned, if Luca can stay healthy, and I mind you, I'm saying that for in order for them in my head to think that they're gonna go far in the playoffs, Luca has to stay healthy.
Without a doubt.
Whatever LeBron is doing, do that, man, because the way this thing is going, for you that y'all playing against younger teams now, it's not just a one younger guy who happens to be really good. The entire team.
Right.
These can play long minutes and all that. So it's like, and you playing with an older LeBron. Not saying that stopped him from being still the best player in the world, but he's also the most experienced on that floor now. We can't just and because he lost Anthony Davis to that trade, if Luka does not stay healthy, the Lakers, I don't see them getting too far. But if he does, I can see them making it to the conference finals and then, surprise me after that. Whatever happens after that is up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I don't yeah, that's where I'm going with it, man. I'm a little disappointed in the Suns play.
Mhm.
I think everybody in the league is getting in Durant's face now as if they like found out some truth about this guy that he can't play basketball no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of stuff it's getting like you said, it's getting real spooky out here right now.
Yeah. It definitely, man, it's a lot of storylines in the league. To touch on the Lakers, for me, number one, LeBron is still showing his impact in that the Lakers are still his team because LeBron was winning when Anthony Davis was hurt and Luka was still on Dallas. LeBron went on a win streak after Luka got there for like those 3 games before he started.
Yeah, because he was still, yeah.
And we see how the Lakers look without LeBron on the floor with Luka. Now, granted, Jackson Hayes, and Rui Hachimura have been out. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's a scenario where I would take OKC over the Lakers, and I'll tell you why. Number one, I saw Luca take the Thunder out last year when the Thunder had home court advantage. I saw Luca win on the Thunder's court. To me, the Thunder still have some growing pains as a young team. I know they're very exciting in the regular season, but we all know in the playoffs that game, when that game slows down, it's more about your half court offense. To me, that is right falls right under the strengths of LeBron James and Luca, where they get to slow that pace down. They get to make it a half court offense, a thinking type offense, a methodical approach to the execution of their offense. And I mean, it's simple for me, bro. Are we taking Jalen Williams, SGA, and Chet over LeBron, Luca, and Austin Reeves? That don't even sound right to take OKC over the Lakers, in my opinion. Again, OKC, they have to show me I'm not picking
Mhm.
him over Luca, who was just in the finals last year.
Yeah,
LeBron, who was a four-time champion. You got
right.
Gabe Vincent coming on as of late, who played in the finals with the Heat against the Nuggets. Jared Vanderbilt and Austin Reeves were in the Western Conference Finals. They have a lot of playoff experience. I'm not taking a young, inexperienced OKC team that I have not seen them do anything in the playoffs yet. Haven't even got to conference finals before I take the season Lakers. I just can't do it. So to me, man, I would still take the Lakers over OKC. And I don't know if anyone has seen of late, but Denver is not the same Denver since they let Kentavious Caldwell Pope leave. You don't let a two-way shooting guard leave your team. Yeah, who can shoot the three ball in the mid-range at a high clip and who can defend at a high clip. So when you see the Lakers play Denver, it's easier for them to double up on Jokic now because you've lost that shooter.
Mhm.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope was so pivotal to their success. Mind
Yeah,
you, he's
but
a two-time
before,
champ too. He
yeah.
won with the Lakers in the bubble and he won with Denver. And I
Mhm.
see that you're missing that key shooter on Denver, which plays into the Lakers' hand where they can double on Jokic more
Mhm.
now and leave someone open. So I mean, look at last night. Luka didn't play. Dorian Finney-Smith didn't play. LeBron didn't play. Rui didn't play. Jackson Hayes didn't play.
Yeah.
And they almost beat Denver.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about Denver like I used to be. Uh,
Mhm.
but who's your pick to come out of the West, though?
Uh, to be honest with you, man, I'm gonna have to agree with you about the Lakers though. That the Western Comp, they not really like it's nothing like okay, if you're talking about inexperience, just like how you said about OKC, we have to eliminate the Grizzlies as well. So we saying yeah, without a doubt, a young team, inexperienced team that's not gonna go far there. We take Jai out, we take OKC out. That leaves up with who? Another champion. We either got Steph Curry out of Golden State, who recently acquired Jimmy Butler, which is showing that actually helping his team out. I don't see the Timberwolves going anywhere either. Now, mind you, Anthony Edwards, man, he's a tough young guy. I mean, I give him that, but I don't see them getting too far. First round, I give him second. I give him second round.
Mhm.
I give him second round. I don't ever think about the Clippers ever. In no universe am I ever considering the Clippers winning anything. So we could just get that out of here too. Um, and that's it, man. We already can clip Mavs, we can clip the Kings. So as far as like a West Coast pick, I'm definitely gonna have to go for the Lakers. And I want to see Braun get a five.
Oh,
You
without yeah.
know, I want to see LeBron get that fifth ring. I mean, I'm not you like look, we looking at it like the way basketball is meant to be understood and not just go by the records. Can't put everything into OKC because they haven't proven themselves. So I'm gonna go Lakers. We can't do Houston Rockets either. They also an inexperienced young team as well. So we're gonna have to give it to the king.
Mhm. Would you
If it's
think
go,
it's gonna be? Would you rather it be Boston and LA, which we know the world wants, or
Mhm.
Cleveland and LA?
I want Cleveland in LA.
Or Cleveland and LA?
I
Oh,
think it'd be more spicy to see LeBron play his home team
you do
with another leader
right. Oh,
taking him over, taking him over that hump. Like, yo, dude, what? Donovan Mitchell balling out in LA with his old jersey? I mean, his old team? Come on, man.
imagine a
Like,
game.
that'd be a great storyline.
Can you imagine a game 7 in Cleveland?
And Cle
Ooh, that might be the most highly watched game ever.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
We've seen Boston and LA. I mean, that's always gonna be a historic rival, but
Longest rivalry
yeah,
and Boston, LA, Knicks in Boston, like it's what I'm saying? But to see a player that we've seen in our generation, considering that he is the best player that we've seen in the last 25 years,
right,
him play his old team that he had to fight back a 3-1 against Golden State, which was the best team in the league that year,
yep,
and somebody else bring his team over.
man,
I feel like that'd be, like you said, that'd be a great storyline.
without a doubt.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I'm not looking forward to seeing Boston and LA again, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank
at all.
you much.
Yeah. I'm just, I don't even consider, mind you, I'm from New York. I love my Knicks, but I don't even see my Knicks making it that far.
Yeah,
They've been playing great as well, aside from the situation with the timing with Tibbs and
right.
rotating his players and stuff. But yeah.
But see what I'm seeing with the Knicks, man, it's weird because they're smacking up on everyone else but the good teams. Now Mitchell Robinson did just get back, but then Jalen Brunson goes out. So
Mhm.
we really I think with Mitchell Robinson, I've been big on him being there.
And
I don't know, man.
street.
Yeah, I think I like Mikal Bridges. He looks a little different in the Knicks uniform. I like OG.
Mhm.
I like Mitchell there with Brunson. I just think Karl Anthony Towns is soft. I'm not gonna say soft. He just doesn't play big to me. He
I
doesn't
mean,
play
well,
big.
cut him a little bit of slack though, because I'm not even saying cut him some slack. I'm saying he's been showing a lot more heart since he's been with the Knicks.
He definitely has.
Has been like now, I'm not gonna say he's a physically impact. Physically, he has learned how to score around his limitations. He's not a I'm going through your chest and then making a lay. He's not like a back down player per se, but he can get that jump shot off. He can get the hook off. He can get an and one. He has a great mid range and he can shoot from the three. He has shown a lot more heart with the Knicks than he has with the Timberwolves.
Right. But do you think him and Brunson, do you think that's enough with the pieces that they have around them? I mean, it's they have not shown that they have to show that, man. That's critical, like mentally going into a playoff run because by the second round, you're gonna want to run into one of the juggernauts.
No, you absolutely right about that. I feel like if they have to play Boston, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Much as I hate to admit it,
Mhm.
but Boston has been an issue for them this year.
Mhm.
Like bad, bad. Like just like how the Hawks was last year, which I still to this day do not understand how the Hawks
Right.
was. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just
Oh,
talking here. 'Cause
listen, I definitely understand. It shocks me, and the Hawks. I'm from here, so I'm amazed at how Trey Young does what he does against the Knicks because
It's
he's
the
always
Garden, man.
overwhelmed. There,
Yeah,
he's always
yeah,
overwhelmed with the talent on New York versus the talent that he has on the Knicks.
right, yeah,
But I think y'all have a better shot at Cleveland. I
yeah.
think y'all have a better shot at Cleveland because y'all match up better with Cleveland, in my opinion.
Yeah, Cleveland is a definitely a smaller team than Boston. I think that's the issue with Boston is that they have your two main scorers on that team is above. What were you saying? Jason is six nine,
About 6'9" and Brown,
Brown 6'7".
Brown 6'7".
Now we talking about the two and the three.
Right,
You get mainly your scoring. Now, mind you, they don't just score. These guys rebound and defend.
right.
Boston is a defensive minded team.
Hmm.
It's and then at times we do struggle with scoring. Brunson to take the ball in his hand and decide that he wants to be the scorer for the team at critical times in the game.
Hmm.
So if he's not going, the offense stops. It slows down. Josh Hart can be a decent scorer at times, but he reminds me of like J.R. Smith sometimes. He's really good at some games, and then sometimes it's off. But he
Right,
has to rely on his defense more.
right.
With Boston, everything has to be perfect against them, or else they're gonna lose that round.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose that round, man. So, but that's why I think Cleveland gonna take it. But yeah, man, Mitchell Robinson, I don't really even think he's.
Yeah, we never know.
Yeah, we like it's a just get in shape
Yeah.
and be 7 feet. Like that's it.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Six fouls, shot blocker, rebounder, clog the paint on defense. But let's go ahead and get an audience our early matchups in the finals. Who you taking in the East and the West?
I'm taking Cleveland to go all the way in the East, and I'm taking the Lakers to go all the way in the West. Uh, yeah. Are we leaving it at that? Or are we just doing picks? Let me hear your picks first. Let me hear your picks. Let me hear your picks.
I got Boston and LA.
Oh man, okay.
Boston and LA. Hey, we know the world want to see that too. I mean, you can't go wrong with those two. You can't go wrong.
I
I don't
mean,
think we want to see
yeah,
Cleveland and OKC. I don't. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see OKC in the finals either. They're not even like on no. We just going off of knowing sports, and it's just like I'm not even just gonna sit here and be, oh, the OKC didn't make it. Like how? Like no,
Right,
just because you got 50.
right,
We seen the same thing with Golden State. They had 72 wins that year. You know what I'm saying? So that record right there don't mean nothing. But like how you made a great point when it came to LeBron and having an experienced player, championship 4 times going against all these other inexperienced guys. So I don't see he's gonna outsmart and outmaneuver the rest of those teams in the playoffs. We've seen it.
right.
We've seen it. And he can outplay anybody as well. So I
That-
mean,
that's
I
my thing, man. I just that it doesn't even sound right to take those core players against the Lakers core
yeah.
players. So listen, hopefully, I mean, either way, we're gonna get, in my opinion, the Lakers in Cleveland or the Lakers in Boston. So the
It's gonna be a
NBA
great
world will
finals.
be satisfied with that finals matchup. Listen, we're coming down to the wire of the regular season. Your boys are back from our little hiatus from the NFL season. We're gonna be bringing y'all more content. Just wait, it's more storylines developing in the NBA, and we still got to touch on that Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James interaction. But until then, that's going to be forthcoming. We'll holla at you. Your boys are out.
Peace.